Hey guys, Amy Coella with eyes2see.org. Listen, we are doing our dream symbols, and we have a dream that came in from our group that I wanted to go over. Last week we did the color red. So staying in the line of the rainbow, we are going to do orange tonight. So, welcome to my RV, my motor coach. We are on the road for the Eyes to See tour. We're out in Burleson, Texas right now. We are gathering up our speaking engagement packets and stuff like that. If you are interested in having our team come out and do a dream circle or a dream live event, please get with us on our website or get with us on Facebook. We would be more than happy to send one of our team members out to go to your church or organization, your group, your house meeting, whatever. We'd love to come out and just share and cast our vision for eyes2see.org. Well, last week we talked about that we launched our dream journal, a free dream journal at eyes2see.org. Eyes, the number 2, the letter C.org. So we launched that free dream journal, and that was April 12th. And then we launched our dream team on July 4th weekend. And now, we are launching our dream symbol search. So I'm so excited about this, and I know Logan is too, because he's been working crazy amounts of hours trying to get this dream symbol stuff going on. So in light of that we are about to launch our dream symbol search, we are going to be doing dream symbols live videos. So we have a new dream, and again, welcome to my motor coach and my chalkboard wall in my motor coach. I'm so excited about it. Yes, I already know that the words are backwards, so you do not have to text me and tell me, but I want to give you an idea of diagramming, and excuse this little box here. That is my slide out for my room. Anyway, so this is my chalkboard wall, and I know it's backwards, but just hang with me, all right? Just imagine that it's written the right way. Okay, so here's the dream. It was, the dreamer was walking, and she noticed a burnt orange wallet on the ground, okay? So she was walking, and that's very important. As the dreamer's walking, she noticed a burnt orange wallet on the ground, right? Apparently, I wasn't the only one who saw it. I was confronted by 3 guys who asked, had I seen the wallet? And as they were coming towards me, I backed up and kicked the wallet under the car. They moved and walked to the place I was standing and bent down, and for some odd reason, they didn't see the wallet. They just walked away. And I ran to the spot and retrieved the wallet. I opened it up, and to my surprise, it was loaded with 20s. And then it got even stranger. I looked in my other hand, and I had another wad of cash in my other hand as well. Okay, so we're going to look through these symbols, right? So we have a burnt orange wallet. We have the dreamers walking. We have 3 guys who approached the dreamer asking about the wallet. And then we have the dreamer kicking it under the car, right? And then we have the dreamer, she kicks it under the car, and then the 3 guys walk away. She runs over to retrieve it. Retrieve it, and then what happens? She finds, not only is there money in that one. Hey, Sharon Herring, hello from Ripon, California. Thank you for joining us tonight. That's awesome. And so she retrieves it, right? And we also see that she has more money. In her hand. So what am I doing here? I'm taking each of the elements, right? And I am circling them out around the main element, right? And so the main element of this dream is that orange wallet, right? That burnt orange wallet. Now here's the thing. How do we know that? Well, we all passed 6th grade diagramming class, right? Raise your hand if you remember diagramming and taking apart sentences. The prepositional phrase, if you take it out, it doesn't make it, the sentence still makes sense, right? So just go back to 6th grade. That's how we diagram dreams, right? So we take the subject of the dream, the main subject of the dream is the wallet, right? Because the whole dream, if you take out the wallet, it has no meaning, right? And what's really interesting is if you change the color of the wallet, the whole dream would change, right? So let's walk through this. So they take the wallet, and then we put that she was walking. Now this is important. One of the things that we always want to look at is where is the dreamer, number one, because that's going to anchor down, what this dream is about. Is the dreamer in their childhood home? Is the dreamer at school? Is the dreamer in elementary school, primary school, high school, university? Where's the dreamer at? In this case, our dreamer is walking. So what do you think that means? Walking represents your journey, right? And so you want to get on that journey. That journey is about you're walking it out, right? And on that journey, on that path, right, she sees a wallet on the ground. Now, what does a wallet represent? Well, a wallet can represent your identity, because a wallet is where you keep all things important. Mostly, your identification, your credit card, your money, right? And so, especially if, with your ID being in there, if you lost your wallet, you'd lose your identification, right? So it can represent identification. However, that doesn't mean it always, because there's no hard and fast rules in dream interpretation, right? Or dream symbols. And so we have to look at the context of the dream. This is why you cannot go to some Google site, Google a dream symbol, and plug in that information into that dream, right? You just can't do it. Why? Because dreams are context dependent. All symbols are context dependent. So do not text me or Facebook message me and say, hey, what does this symbol mean? Because I don't know, because it has to do with the whole dream. So you can ask me what symbols mean all day long, and I can give you some answers. But if you plug those answers into your dream, they're not going to make any sense, because I don't know what the whole context of your dream is. And don't send me your dreams either. Just go to eyes2see.org and put it over there, because I get crazy amounts of dreams every day. So, but symbols, you don't just go Google a symbol and go put it in there. So yes, wallet can represent your identification, but it can also represent a financial opportunity or finances in general, because that's where we keep our money. Unless you're like me, I figured out that you cannot keep my money in a wallet, because I have 9 children, and by the time I put my purse down, they have scavenged my wallet. So I won't tell you where I keep my money, but it's not in my wallet. Anyway, so wallets represent money. And in this case, the whole thing has to do with money, right? Because we see at the end of the dream, she has even more money. So this thing is like, there's an opportunity here. There is a situation that she is, upon her journey, she recognizes. She says, hey, that's a good opportunity, right? That opportunity can make me some money, probably. But then what happens? She says, I'm not the only one who saw this opportunity. 3 other guys came and they saw it too. Why 3, right? And so 3 can represent things of the spirit, and it can represent the fullness of the spirit. And so in this case, that number 3 may mean there are 3 other people that see this opportunity also, that there may be, it may be some either competition, or it may be that there's something that she's got to over hurdle. In fact, I would ask the dreamer, is there a situation in your life where there's a financial opportunity, and are there 3 other people that are in the running? Could be, maybe, let's say it was she's getting a promotion, but there are 3 other people that are up for that promotion. And so, but the 3 is good, because it's either 1, literal, which means that there are 3 other people that have this, that recognize this opportunity also, or 3, that this is a test and a trial that God is sending, and that she's got to persevere through. So let's keep walking through the dream. She is smart enough, and there's some strategy that she kicks it under a car, right? And cars represent things that drive us. That's what we're passionate about. If I were to dream about a car, it'd probably be about my ministry, because that's what drives me. That's what makes me passionate. But that's not always the case for most people. A lot of times, maybe it's their education that's driving them. Maybe it's their career choice, or maybe it's that other job that you're trying to kick off and get off the ground that's your passion. What is it that drives you? Family, career, relationships, what is it that you're passionate about? Because that car represents the thing that drives you. Now, what's interesting is she kicks it under a car. So I would ask the dreamer, where in your life, like, what are the thing is that you're going to have to use your gifting and that thing that makes you passionate, and you're going to have to cover that, right? You're going to have to get that opportunity up under that which you are passionate about. And I would ask the dreamer, what is it that you're so passionate about? Because if you do that and you put it under that thing that drives you and that you're just so passionate about, and you persevere through. So what does she do? Then the three guys are looking for it too, but what the thing is they look down and they don't see it, right? So they get up and walk away. There's no perseverance there. They may have made a step, but they didn't continue on. But what does she do? She runs over, kneels down, and she gets it. She gets it, right? I Heart Nicole, thanks for joining us. And so she retrieves that. And so the promise here is that there is some retrieving. Now, here's what's really interesting. The wallet was orange, okay? So what does orange mean? In a dream symbol, orange can represent fire and trial, right? So orange, in a spiritual perspective, means things that are like flames of fire, which can represent maybe persecution, suffering, just a test of your heart, trials that you have to go through, right? And the negative connotation, because every dream symbol has a positive and a negative, right? They all have a positive and a negative. So the positive is that it perseveres. You have to persevere through the trial, the heart test. The negative is that orange can represent caution. Hey, whoa, slow down. Be aware of your surroundings. Know what's going on. It can also represent things of the occult. Maybe there are some spiritual things going on that are not positive. We know that there are things in the spirit that are positive and negative. When you walk into a room, sometimes you feel cold, or sometimes the hair stands up on the back of your neck, or sometimes you walk into a room and you just feel like somebody's in there with you. And so we know that there are things that happen that are not in this dimension, right? And so there's the positive of the spiritual and the negative of the spiritual. And so orange can represent witchcraft or the occult or things that are outside of the realm of God, right? So in this case, that wallet is orange. And I believe that the dream really is talking about, hey, warning, there might be some, let's slow down, let's take some caution, right? And even though she found the wallet, she was this opportunity, let's call it an opportunity. This opportunity is going to take some fire to get through. It's going to take some trial. There's going to be some opposition, right? Maybe it looks like somebody else is going to take it or not take it. It may be that somebody else is up for the running, and maybe that's an identity issue that the dreamer has to get through, of that, hey, this is my promise, and it doesn't matter what anyone looks like or what it seems like, that what I have to offer, which is the car, what I have to offer is going to see this through, and I have to persevere, right? I have to persevere through the trial. I have to persevere through that heart-wrenching, it's where everybody gives up, right? They don't want to go through the trial. They don't want to go through the test. It's a test of the heart. I wish that life was so easy that every great opportunity was just rolled out like a red carpet, but you and I both know that isn't how it goes down. So in this case, she's got an opportunity, and I believe what God's saying is, hey, here's the opportunity, but it's going to take some fire and some trial, but it's going to change your heart, and it's going to look like you're going to have some opposition. But what I'm saying is, all those things that I've put in your heart that you're passionate about, go with that. Cover it. Cover this opportunity with that which I've given you that's passionate, that I have moved in you, and use that, right? And then what happens is they just bend down. So it looks like that they're going to engage, but they don't. They get up and walk away, right? She perseveres through. And they didn't. Others won't where you will, right? Others won't where you will. You just got to stand up and persevere through. And so she retrieves it. And you know what the reward was? When she picked up the opportunity, it was more than she expected. It was more than she expected. Not only was there more money in that wallet, that opportunity, but the other hand had money in it too, which meant that this opportunity is going to be financially beneficial for in different avenues, right? And it's going to be so much that the wallet can't even hold it, that it's going to have to be, you're going to have it with both hands, because the harvest is ripe. And here's the thing, that's your promise. That is what you write down in your dream journal, or go to eyes2see.org and type it in, and you hold on to that promise and you say, I've got to persevere through this. I know this is the opportunity for me, but there's going to be some opposition, and the promise, God has given you a promise in your dream. Why? Because these are the dreams that when you go to bed at night, and we all have those moments where we feel like we just cannot go one step more, where we cannot make it, where we feel like we are just spinning our wheels, or the pressure is too much, or what other people think, and we all have those moments in our life. And it's these dreams that when we lay down, we begin to meditate on, and we incubate them, right? We hold them in our spirit, and we begin to meditate on it. And what do we see? Persevering through. The dreamer just goes through the whole dream again and again, and then she feels the excitement of holding that wallet and finding more money in there, and she feels the excitement. Listen, guys, we get stuck and we are not successful because we get stuck right here. When we feel like there's opposition coming against the promise that we've had, most back down. That's why very few are successful. That's why very few, are moved through in their dreams, because they are willing to stand. They're willing to persevere. And so we have to do that. And that's why we have these dreams. God wants to see you successful. There's this great big God in this universe that is intimately wanting to communicate divine guidance, divine wisdom to you. And he's doing that through dreams. God does that through dreams. He comes and he speaks to us through dreams. And so he's going to give the dreamer these type of dreams so she can meditate on it. She can visualize it. She can hold it in her heart, because that's what infuses courage. That's what infuses the that we need to get through that situation and persevere through. And so I would tell the dreamer, as you lay down in bed at night, hold this dream close, begin to meditate on it, and feel the excitement of what it feels like to have those finances, because God's making you a promise.